Or it was a foreclosure, a massive Victorian in rural Maine that looked like it hadn't been touched since the Nixon administration. We knew it needed work, but we didn't find the door until the second month of renovations. It was hidden behind a false wall in the laundry room. A heavy, iron-latched door that led to a staircase. My dad assumed it was just an old root cellar, but when he went down with a flashlight, he didn't come back for an hour. When he finally emerged, he was pale. He told us never to go down there and promptly nailed the false wall back into place. He died 2 years later. Heart attack. After the funeral, my brother and I decided to clear out the house to sell it. We tore down that wall. The cellar wasn't a cellar. It was a concrete hallway. It stretched perfectly straight for what felt like miles. There were no lights, just the beam of our heavy-duty mag lights hitting the gray, damp walls. Every 30 feet, there was a door. We opened the first one. It was a replica of our own kitchen, down to the half-eaten cereal bowl I'd left on the counter that morning. But the cereal was gray. The milk was like thick, odorless paint. We opened the second door. It was our kitchen again. But this time, the proportions were wrong. The ceiling was 12 feet high, and the chairs were tiny, built for children or something smaller. We kept walking. Door after door, kitchen after kitchen, each one getting more distorted. In the 10th room, the milk in the bowl was moving, pulsing like a heartbeat. In the 20th room, the walls weren't made of drywall anymore. They were soft, warm, and slightly damp to the touch. That's when we heard the footsteps coming from further down the hall. Not human footsteps. They sounded like someone dragging a heavy, wet carpet across the floor. My brother turned to run, but the door we had just come through was gone. There was only more hallway. We've been down here for 3 days now. Every room we enter is a version of our house, but the things living in them are starting to look more like us. I just found a room where I am sitting at a desk, writing this exact post. But the version of me in the chair doesn't have eyes. It just has more skin. It's looking at the door now. I think it hurt me.